Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Today I'll be talking about the Seminar 2 activities, self-evaluation on the reflective practice, approaches to change, reflective journal. I'll be also talking about activity 1 in week 2 seminar, reflective writing and the PDP. Today on my module and presentation, I'll be including the DIEP reflection module. Describe, interpret, evaluate and plan. Describe. Outline what took place and what I noticed. Interpret. Explain the significance of the experience. How did I feel? And also any patterns in my learning. Evaluate. Reflect on what I gained from the experience and how beneficial it was during the specific period of time. Plan. Consider I can supply this key knowledge in the future situations, such as on my university career. I would also like to add types of reflection, such as basic description of events. Number 2, analytical thinking to understand implications. Finally, number 3, critical examination of experience and broader impact. What is reflection? The understanding of reflection is that it involves reviewing words, events to understand how they relate to current knowledge and skills to derive meaning, determine future and actions. In other words, it's a process of critical examining and making sense of one's own learning experiences and actions to improve future learning and practice. I created a slogan for myself that I will provide in the future during my university degrees. Go in to learn and go forth to serve. On this slide, I'll be introducing my experience towards in the seminar. During the seminar, I participated in a self-assessment activity where we were rated personal traits on a scale. This task to foster self-awareness and identify strengths, areas of growth. While completing a questionnaire, I was slightly anxious and had a slightly bit of anxiety as many of the statements aligned were according to my personality, therefore that would have led to my life events which had happened in the past. Depending on my experience in college or even outside of it, one of the tasks was to fill out self-evaluation questionnaire. It was a scale from 0 to 5, with 5 presenting the strong agreed and 0 representing the strongly disagreed. After each topic with a representing number, I was told to add up all the numbers and calculate for a score, providing us a rough estimate reflection of the individual student, which in my opinion was accurate. Also, other pupils agreed. I was slightly excited and slightly nervous, a balance between two, about the activity. At first, as many of the statements was related to me, this activity provided valuable as it helped me to recognize areas that need room of improvement. On the other hand, there was a few topics of the questionnaire that we had to fill that fell short of my standards for my personality and character. So I decided to leave them out and empty. Furthermore, I would like to add a description of my interpretation of my own experience and opinion, how the seminar went. Naturally, I however felt quite under pressure as we only had 15 to 20 minutes doing the questionnaire. And that wasn't really a lot of time, but that was reality and that was my time I had. In order, I had taken notice that time management could have been one of my struggles throughout my day-to-day life that I wasn't aware of, which affect my ability to adapt my deadlines. Meanwhile, considering that, I had to ignore the time pressure and just focus on the task in front of me. Overall, this gave me the new insight that when I'm able to ignore the time pressure I am capable to think creativity of my own independent time of reflection. So during this process, I did realize through activity 1, the questionnaire, in week 2, that I was struggling to keep up on my time management. So therefore, my deadlines towards the questionnaires was terrible and not up to standard. And deadlines are important because if you keep them up to standard, they are crucially engaged to help provide structure and direction in order to complete tasks efficiently. Evaluation on my own personal experience in the seminar and what I realized. So this activity was really beneficial for a number of reasons. First of all, it increased my awareness of the importance of consistent, organized reflection in my educational journey. I wasn't really aware of the benefits of a reflective journalist, and it may help me think more clearly on this lecture. I can now understand how this exercise will help me monitor my progress, keep focused on my objectives, and modify my tactics as needed. Because it outlined many strategies for addressing change or personal or organizational level, the section on methods to change was equally helpful. I discovered that I may gain by having a flexible approach to change, particularly in settings with flexibility and crucial like the workplace or academic setting. I've learned from this reflection that developing my time management abilities is a crucial component of both of my character and personal development strategy. Knowing when you want to achieve a goal is crucial, and picturing your future is the most important source of motivation and inspiration. Having objects and a deadline will motivate you to reach them. If you want to purchase a house, for instance, knowing when you want to reach your goal, you can help figure out how much money you need to save annually to receive your deposit. The same is true for growth of your abilities. As we already said, establishing time-bound and realistic goals is crucial to reaching them. Talking to others who have been on a similar journey before will help you have a better understanding of how to accomplish your goals and achieve them. Gaining insight from their experience might help you identify important obstacles to success or strategies for achieving them that might also apply to your, PDP. In addition, I found that instructions in this activity was really clear and understandable and beneficial, what I needed to consider, especially in my university life habit. I do believe I will take this important life lesson into consideration towards my future plans. I have created a small plan in order to help me my university life. I intend to use the knowledge and gained from this lecture to enhance my time management abilities going ahead in order to meet educational deadlines. Deadlines such as completing a task or such as completing an assignment on time. The significance of our organized reflection was one of the seminar's main lessons, and I think it will help and improve my ability to manage my workload, to evaluate how I can spend my time and pinpoint areas for improvement. I will keep a reflective notebook. I will use time blocking strategies by designating particle study hours each week to make sure I achieve deadlines. In order to prioritize projects according to the relevance and urgency, I will also make a weekly planner. This will ensure that I will give assignments enough time before they are due. So I've asked myself, is this question or this method correct? Am I using it correctly? By applying these strategies, I am to develop better time management habits that will help me to organize and reduce last minute stress. This will not help me improve my academic performance, but also prepare me for managing workloads efficiently in my future career. I am in belief that the method I'll be using will help my personal development reflection towards my future. Thank you, Miss Pryor, for watching this video and listening to this video. I have left a little quote down below to reflect and to take in my life. I appreciate for you doing this lesson, and it helped me a lot. And now I'm going to be more controlling my time management throughout the years of my university academic. Thank you.